Hello, 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 everybody, and welcome to another stream. Uh, yeah, again, it's late. Kitchen background. This means we are in Halkidiki, and yeah, when we are in Halkidiki, late night shows is uh, almost almost certain every weekend. Um, we have our opening round. As I saw, we have about 12 or 13 players with perfect qualifying rounds in my opening group. I don't know anyone, basically. Um, and before I go, give me a second, everybody. Okay, so let's do this so you can see what I'm doing. And let me welcome Andrew, Sel, Justin, Kimo, Peter, Davoro, Wes, Nicholas. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. And thank you for joining. Yeah, before we go on, let me change this. We know that I have to use this in all my setups so I can get uh, the extra points. Okay, now let's go and see where. Let's see. I haven't seen since morning scores in my group, so we have two perfect scoring from players that had perfect qualifying also, probably. Let's see. Oh no. Okay. So one perfect score. Hello, James says. Uh, Good morning, mate. Good morning. So if you don't know, you are the second Australian viewer. Probably we are going to see Racing with Jay in a while. Yes, yeah, I'm drinking. Maybe I have to do it I have to make it a habit to drink some wine. But okay, we'll see. We'll see about this. So, let's start racing. First race is Austin, which is a tire management and cornering track. So, give me a second here. So let's edit our load. Okay, we are in our cornering setup. Nice. Let's be sure about it. Yeah, we are in our cornering setup. Let's go. Hello, Andrew. Hello, hello. Oh, James. Yeah, it's not only that it's morning in Australia. Now that we have summer, yeah, you are during the winter. Yeah, you should be here. You should be here in Halkidiki, where I am, with 35 degrees and yeah, blue sea, and you know the rest. You know. So okay. Hello, Andrew. Let's go. One pit stop, soft, soft. Probably chat. Okay, nice. Oh, by the way, let's not forget that we want to chase our fast lap in Mexico. It's going to be uh, yeah, it's going to be a task to do it there, but we'll see. Okay, we are with softs. Um, okay, B1. Okay, nice. Well, uh, well, Timo, Finland is one step before the Arctic Circle, or probably half of the country is in the Arctic Circle. So yeah, Melbourne is 37 degrees. What the heck? You have different seasons in the same country, James. I didn't know that. Well, let's be honest. Even in Greece, okay, we have some places where we have temperatures even -5, -10 during the winter. But yeah, if you go to Crete, winter is mean lower 10 degrees, maybe something like that. And by the way, Australia is really one of the countries uh, I want to visit. But I believe that if you want to enjoy Australia, probably you have to live there at least 6 months to see all the beauties, well, most of the beauties of that country because yeah, there are a lot to see there. Hello, Mert. Hello. I'll go anywhere if it's 30 plus. Well, in Greece, you could always, Andrew, visit Giuliani's in Miami. I believe there it's summer all season. I have gyros in. Well, James, the Greek community, not only in Melbourne, uh, all over Australia is, if I'm not mistaken, the Greek community in Australia is the biggest Greek community in any country in this world. So yeah, I believe you know heroes, you know Muzaka, you know Jadziki, you know I don't know Kolokithaka maybe. Well, James, I believe that so many Greeks went to Australia because the weather, the sea and the sea reminds them of Greece. Well, the sharks and the crocodiles and the snakes and the spiders doesn't remind them of Greece, but okay. The sun, the weather, and the seas. Okay, so we are off to a good start. And the next one is going to be a wet race in Brazil, uh, where we are going to use Coupa. And okay, two pit stops. We can't go one pit stop at the moment. But again, we are in a cornering track, so we stick to our setup. Oops. Oh, Matt, uh, what was your fastest lap time? Okay, so Cuba, and let's go. 23,232. Which tire are you racing, Mert? Challenging. Okay, interesting. 23,232. Only two and threes. 2, 3, 2, 3, 2. Okay, that's funny. Oh, my mistake. Okay, and to avoid stacking, we are doing 4-3-2 with one driver, probably Hadjar. So Birman is pitting now. Oh, Mer, that's very nice to hear. That's very nice to hear. This means that, oh, okay, I forgot to push the DRS. Anyway, even now we got some. That's very nice to hear. I'm really anxious to see uh, what you have prepared for the community. Okay, so another easy one, another easy race. If something doesn't go wrong, it's going to be 8 easy races, but one very interesting in Mexico. Let's see. Non-good boys in Challenger. Well, Mer, uh, if you have a good setup and upgraded drivers, Challenger is very easy. Races in Challenger are very easy. Uh, but this makes the competition harder. A lot of players, well, and it makes the luck factor get in play because if you get one real player, you are doomed. Basically, you want to avoid that real player on Sunday. Yeah, Timo, it happens. It's only if you get a real player that you're going to drop points. Okay, so race three, which is Las Vegas, uh, we're going to change our setup to our speed setup. Okay, nice. And in Las Vegas, as always, we are either using Unstoppable or Street Shark. Let's see our starting positions. Oh, come on, what's wrong? Again, Samsung Flow is doing its thing here. Let's see. Green F1 class. I don't know. It's green Samsung Flow, but I don't know why. I really don't. Unbelievable. Okay, back to normal. Uh, we are 4 and 7. I'll go unstoppable. Let's hope it will work. Okay, let's see. Okay, P1, P3, uh, now or okay, now or later with DRS, I was going to say, we are going to get P1 and P2. So, any news, any info about where Horner might land? Many experts are talking about Alpine and Horner, and they say that although Ferrari could be interested to get him, uh, he he wouldn't probably want to move to Italy. He wants to stay in England, and Alpine is British based. So maybe this is going to be a deciding factor in his decision. Yeah, Timo, if it's not Alpine, it could be Aston Martin. But can he be with Newey again? Are they in good terms or not? Horner is joining Ferrari. Well, let's see if this is the case. Horny, yeah. No, no, it's Horner. Nothing is proved, so uh, still Horner. Mazepin. Imagine a team having Mazepin and Latifi as their two drivers. How many million would they need for fixing the cars? But it would be great. 1 billion. I don't know if it's enough. Because with Mazepin and Latifi, probably for every race, they are going to need at least four cars. Yeah, I'm thinking one crash for each driver in the free practice, maybe one for qualifying and one in the race, something like that. Yeah. So four cars needed uh, for tour. Weird. Oh man. By the way, is Latifi the king of crashing, or am I missing someone? Oh, Sergeant. Yes, 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 yes. So it's Latifi and Sergeant. And as a third driver, Mazepin. Yeah, great. Yeah, yeah. I forgot about Sergeant. Um, well, Timo, I believe it's a very good choice for Cadillac to use two experienced drivers to help them enter F1. I don't know though how good in setting up, in helping to set up a car are Perez and Bottas, because the biggest help that a driver can give to his team is helping finding the right setup, knowing how to help the mechanics to find the right setup. Well, Mert, I would really love to see a driver as aggressive as Montoya back in F1. Yeah, I would really like to see someone like him in an F1 car. Okay, let's go race 4. which is Miami, and it's again a speed track. So we are staying in our with our setup. And Miami, I really don't remember if I can go with softs or I need mediums. Anyway, it's Vice or Tulip. And okay. Da-da-da-da, bum, 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 bum. One bit, one year, Kevin sing. Well, I haven't seen the movie also. I want to go to a cinema with IMAX and see the movie, but there is no cinema in Chalkidiki. I have to go back to Thessaloniki, and this is not happening, I don't know, for the next almost 2 months. Everybody that has seen the movie told me that it's a great movie and I need to see it. Uh, yeah, I don't know when I will find the time to do it, but yeah, I really want to. What I saw yesterday was a small YouTube video of Brad Pitt driving uh, driving a McLaren, and it was so funny because he was driving very slow, and from the team radio they told him to uh, drive a little bit faster because there was an overheat on brakes. It was really funny. He was going slow. Hello, Igor. Hello, Danae. Welcome, everybody. Well, and now, Igor, this is the fourth race. Everything goes perfect. Um, it's still easy races. I see Norris now being a little bit pain in the ass, and yeah, due to stacking, okay, I will probably get out third. Yeah, but okay, it's okay. I can get him. And Norris is on mediums. Okay, we need to be careful with him. Okay, I got him. And he got me again, but thank God we have DRS. So, talking about Wimbledon, didn't I tell you that I believed that Swiatek is going to be in the final? Yeah. She wasn't only in the final, she mastered. I don't remember any other final ending up like this with 0 games uh, for one player. And about the men's final, I really don't know. You are right, it's very difficult to predict who is going to win. Uh, Alcaraz seems to find a way to win every time he faces Sinner the last couple of matches. But okay, it's going to be a tough final. I don't think we are going to see a 3-0 result. At least 4 sets, probably five. Yeah, um, I agree with you. Let's hope they stay healthy and drug free, I would add. And let's hope that uh, a couple of others will join them. I believe Zverev can do it. And there are a couple of new players coming, but yeah, Zverev has the most potential to do it. And although it's a very strange character, I believe Medvedev could get back at the top with them. So, hi Juan Luis, hi, welcome. Fine day. It was a very good day. We had fun. We went in a hotel with a swimming pool by the sea. It was great. It was a great Saturday. We enjoyed ourselves with some friends, and yeah, lots of drinking, eating, uh, and happy to hear that you are making it to the final. Let's hope that you can go even higher tomorrow. Okay, so that was race 5. Next one, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, it's Austin with rain. So let's go back to cornering setup. Let me see something that I wanted. Okay. Okay. So, race 5. Let me think. Nice. Let's start. Come on, Andrew. Why? Danae, of course, no one has a clear advantage, but psychologically, Sinner seems to feel inferior from Alcaraz the last couple of finals. Uh, Remember what he said in the last final? They played, and but okay, okay. Here is your reason. Hadjar is starting P11. And by the way, I'm very curious. Everybody is praying to avoid real players, but when it comes to me, oh come on, get a real player. So, so this means that Andrew, you are bored of playing the game because you play with bots and you have easy races. Yeah, okay. I can understand. What I can't understand is what Andrew, you are new. You are the last couple of years in the streams. Before that, uh, when I was racing in champions, because everything was so cheap, was much cheaper, and we had upgraded almost everything, and we had maxed out accounts early, and because the game was easier, the races in champions were like this, and even easier. If you go back to before Power Unit and see races, I was streaming. Okay, give me a second here. Uh, with with fuel, uh, you will see races that not only we were 1-2 by the end of lap one, we have lapped all our opponents in by the middle of the race. Yeah, Austria Russell, yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, that was something. But if you remember, that was the case. Races that in every race we lapped all our opponents by the middle of the race. Come on, Van. Come on. Well, Andrew, I'm probably paying the price of staying low, but later in the season, and maybe for next seasons, we will. I believe that we are going to find what I'm doing this season very useful. Yes, Danaos, a little wine. Yes, Andrew, I had a discussion with a BX8 player about it. Uh, we played against each other in a sprint race, and when we got matched, I saw that it was a real player, and I used boosts, and he didn't. And he told me when we played duels, we don't use boosts, and I told him, mate, and I wasn't lying. I played um, 6 out of 8 races I have done. It was against real players, and he was the only one that wasn't using boosts. Unfortunately, especially in sprint races, when you get a real player, you have to use boosts. Wow, Mert, now you reminded me, yeah, and then you reminded me when Hex was a rain boost. We had boosts that were for only for rain. Unbelievable. And we have seen that there were some boosts like Hex that were good even in dry races, and some dry boosts that were good in wet races. But basically, Hex was a boost for both dry and rain races, wet races. A whole lot different game back then. And downforce in Austria. Yeah. And downforce Mert in Baku. Everybody was using, I didn't want to use it. And they started using downforce in Baku, and they were so much faster than using dead fast or other boosts because in the old city, you were if you were using downforce, you were the fastest car in the track. Yeah, they could keep, if you ask me, they could keep the the rainy boosts, the boost for wet weather. Uh, yeah, there are some old days, I want to say, elements of the game that could be still today present and make the game more interesting. Okay, next race is Montreal, and let's go back to our. We are in our cornering setup. Yeah, because it was Austin before. Okay, so cornering setup, Montreal overtaking and cornering. Yeah, I will go with Koopa again. Race number 6. Well, Andrew, sometimes it happens. Yeah, it's a mistake, or maybe he wanted to use it in a different, in a different spot in the track to see if it works there or how it works there. Don't forget to service. Well, we had to service. Uh, we had fuel. Montreal. Yeah, softs and Coupa for a good race start. Well, I don't either, Andrew, but okay. Let's see. My opponent is on medium hands. Oh, Norris on softs, but we got him. Okay. Okay, we got P1, but Hajar, not the best start for Hajar, but okay. Okay, nice. We got P6 and P5. And this happens because we are on softs. We have a strong car, but we are on softs. And now we are going to use our DRS. Okay, let's create a small gap here and let's stall our opponents. Oh, Andrew, I didn't know that he's misbehaving to his supporters. I really didn't know that. That's not good. Haven't seen it or heard it with my own ears and eyes, but yeah, a content creator is what he is or she is because of his supporters and because of basically gamers are what they are. Gaming creators are what they are because of the game and their supporters. Danaos, I missed it. I really missed it. Can you, yeah, γράψτε μου ξανά αν θες. Thanks, Danae. Hello, Seninia. Hello, welcome, welcome, mate. Welcome. This is why, Andrew, uh, I don't have a fixed schedule. Well, I don't have a fixed schedule. I would really like to have a fixed schedule because it's better when you have a fixed schedule for everyone, for the supporter to follow you, to see you. But um, unfortunately, I don't have a steady schedule for the rest of my life. So yeah. At least I have stick to late night shows. Sometimes it's 10, 11, 12, but it's late night. Thank you, Danaya. Thank you. Uh, 23, Seninia 23.2 is a good lap, Mert said. But Andrew said that he has a player in his group that has done 22.9. So, yeah. No, I wouldn't, Andrew. I wouldn't. Yeah. You are right about that. I wouldn't. No, when today I was at the beach, and yeah, I have done five. Yeah, I have gone 5 times to the beach, and okay, the summer is still young. Well, Selenia, okay, I would have been frightened, but now that you said it, let's see. What I was going to do was this. See my opponent's fastest lap, which, okay, probably he didn't go for a fast lap. He didn't have the chance, probably. Okay. Anyway, but a whole second difference, challenger to contenders. Okay, interesting. Very interesting. So, next race, Mexico. Here we go for the fastest lap. The bad thing here is that my power unit setup is weak, but what can I do? And of course, as I said in my video, I'm going to use surf. Okay, let's go for it. Uh, I don't know. Nana, I really don't know. What's a movie? Probably. Me, after the stream, I'm going to watch the World Series of Poker. It's live on YouTube. Oh man, really? In this race? This matchmaking? Okay, thank you so much. And yeah, we will start with softs, of course. at least to steam with softs, and then we'll see. Probably I'm going soft, soft, medium, but we'll see. Okay, soft. As I said, surf. I believe that surf is the best boot to do a fast lap in Mexico. Let's see. And I want to do the fast lap with Birman, which is the best driver I have in with restart. Okay, and Birman. Oh, Hazard is P1. I like this. This is the best I could get. Okay. Unfortunately, I can't go now for the fastest lap. Probably it's going to be lap 5. That was a very, very good race start, and I was lucky to get Hazard in front uh, of Birman. So Birman will have DRS. Okay, let's see. Let's hope P3 and P4 are pitting now. Okay, nice. Okay, so we are still P1, P2. And basically, I will go for the fastest lap with both of them. Hazard without DRS and Birman with DRS. Okay, let me concentrate here. Okay, unfortunately, I see a little bit of traffic, which is not a good sign. Yeah, we are going to have traffic, unfortunately. Oh, no, it wasn't. No, it wasn't that bad. Okay, pit stop. Now we go for mediums. And now I am anxious to see my time. Although because my opponent hasn't uh, tried a past lap, there is no comparison. But I want to see if I can have a good fast lap. Um, Andrew, as I said, if in the end of the season, in the middle of the season, that's gets greedy and asks for every tire to use legendary drivers, and sponsor tasks are focused on legendary drivers and points, probably I will skip a GP. I won't race. Simple as that. Okay, let's see now the time. Dun, 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 dun. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, let's see. Wow! Ho, ho, ho! So, Andrew, 22.9. You were right. Oh man, I need this time tomorrow. I need to do this time tomorrow. Look how huge difference Hadjar had because of no DRS and of course his worst in race start. Yeah, that's a great that's a great time. And if I can make, I was lucky the way the race went, but if I can make this time tomorrow, I believe that I'm very close to getting another P1. Okay, very, very, very interesting. Okay, and let's go to our last race, back to our last race, which is Austin cornering setup. And give me a second to sync my race. Let's do it. Okay, very interesting. Uh, it was a perfect clean lap because even the back markers, uh, I found them on my way, in my way, at the end of the lap, in the straight, probably didn't cost me time. Okay, Austin. Yeah, probably my opponent has some qualifying setup. Okay, not the best race start we hoped for, but okay. Let's have a race for a couple of laps. You cannot hear the cars. Yeah, you are right, but I don't know why. You should be hearing them. Give me a second. Because we need to catch up with opponent's Beerman. Okay. Okay. Let me check what's happening, guys, and why you can't. Okay. Can you now hear them? No, 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 I didn't. Yes, it's fixed. Okay. No, it was that wasn't the case. Something was done in my OBS studio, and sending the sound to the live stream, the sound from the phone to the live stream was unchecked. Yeah, a lot of boxes and things to check, but okay. Okay. Uh, oh man, he went for cards. Second thing. We will play. No, it's not the app's fault. It's my fault. I didn't check the sound uh, before the beginning of the stream because I was so late that some things I said, okay, it must be ready, but it wasn't. Well, if you drink too much, this is what happens. Okay. So another perfect score, another easy 8 races set of races in Challenger, but a very interesting final is coming because I'm expecting a lot of players with perfect scores. So a lap like today is a must, a fast lap. Because I believe that if we don't get real players, the perfect score isn't an issue, isn't debatable. Okay, I believe I'm P1. Yes, and let's hope it stays like this. Um, there are a few players here. Where are they? Sorry, here that could go for perfect races with perfect qualifying, but okay, we'll see. The sure thing is that Sunday division, nice, and we are going to be fighting tomorrow for another Medal, yeah, for another medal. So, now some beers, now some wine, and it goes on. Anyway, so everybody, thank you for staying up that late. For those of you, of course, uh, in Europe, in my time zone, uh, good morning to Australia, James and Jay. Uh, Good morning to Miami if Julianis is watching. And yeah, best of luck to your races. Tomorrow we are going to fight for another gold. I hope I will see you tomorrow, probably late as today. And yeah, enjoy the rest of the night. See you tomorrow, everybody. Bye.